sing. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the, and she want the team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a, and she want a team. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. Miami has it all, the greatest football team.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. He's going to air one out right away. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Ready? 2nd and 10. Ready. From the gun, here's Milton. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To fake the give, and now it's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Ready up.
Here's a design run. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from them.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. In motion goes Likely. Play action. Now it's Milton. Out to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 16-yard line.
2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
He gets that to his big target there. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional Playoff. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Yellow.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Top Robinson, the man to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
From the 33, here's
at the
second down and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got a man. It's McClurry. That's his first drive of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 57, 57.
First and 10.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. So on first and 10, here's Milton. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Get out of the gun is Milton. The second down throw is incomplete.
You can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come like this. 19, Tiger, 9. Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. Gonna look deep, looking for more. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48.
Okay, ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
77, look.
A run here with H.M. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single play.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That is on the 6-yard line. Brings up third down.
All right. I'll go on.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And then that could even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
43-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, here's Milton. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That went out wide to H.M. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow, 43, 44, 80.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Yellow. Arkawan, 80. 15.
Mahomes now on second down. Moving outside the pocket. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there to leave them just shy of the first down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Dolphins 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Finding room at the 35. To the 45. still going. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get up.
They'll go play action here with Milton. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70. Ready, ready, ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. 1st down, KC.
For Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Yellow, yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Forced out left. And Mahomes as smart as they come. Hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down.
10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Play action here. Mahomes rolling to the left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here?
And he will score! Noah Fant, touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Rig alert, rig alert. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Milton.
Milton's pass. Intended for Alex.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This has really been the story of the entire game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it's been poor play calls, poor execution. I mean, really just a overall poor offensive performance across the board.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And the Chiefs are going to take possession.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Mahomes exiting the pocket right. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 48-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Patrick to throw. A throw on the move is caught. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Throwing now. Mahomes. And he's into the end zone yet again. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Chiefs. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Right in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 22 yards there. First down, Miami.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Check mash.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Once again, it's H.A. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a second and 9.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down.
A run out of the gun with H.A. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
At the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
second and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Working out of the gun is Milton. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Come on. Hit. Warriors. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
To the air on third down is Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll run right side with Pacheco. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.